cleanly at that as well. I think it was like a 3-0 if I'm not mistaken. So you definitely know Light looking for a bit of retribution. He told me he's taking this bracket as serious as ever. I knew it was serious when he didn't even want to come out and get food with us. Usually he's a fiend after bracket after he does so. He's like, you know what? I'm going to get a snack and I'm going to grind some more. That's it.
Dang.
Went to bed early. I was so happy to hear that, man. And it is all culminating to this point. On the other side for Sparg0.
Yeah, and it's wild.
You'll recall, though, right? Where he became FaZe, it was this very stage 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
And he did not let Zamba play spoiler to him during that event. I'm sure he doesn't plan to let Light play spoiler to him and this return to the grandest stage in Smash, this Genesis Top 8 here at the Civic Center in San Jose. But Charles, will he have a choice? Let's go, game number 1.
All right, we'll see how this set goes down. The last time both these players had a game number 5 situation against each other in this head-to-head was, in fact, Genesis 9.
Come on now.
So I need another one of those crisp game 5 scenarios here. This gameplay is just too good, and these are 2 of the fastest players to do it.
100%, man. Let's see who's going to take care of business already. Off to a nice start. I like the pressure. Those nairs coming through. Using that dash attack as well. Look at that. The damage being accumulated so quick. Lightning fast, both of these players. But right now, it is certainly Light with the dominating performance at the moment.
Oh, tries to go for the jab, one grab. There's the back air to connect. Oh, this forward air putting Light in a really bad spot there. And just like that, Sparg0 uses the B reverse. Oh, just going to strike back and burn the limit here. The neutral is going to be enough.
Nice.
And wow, just a back and forth. I couldn't even explain the last stock.
Blow for blow, hit for hit. That is what you're going to get through the entirety of this set. Lightning fast. They do not disappoint. But I'll tell you one thing about Light. When he lost that first stock, it was that critical error of finding himself off stage and below. Sparg0's timing on those dares, he does not whip, he does not miss. You cannot give him any free damage. Same, of course, can be said on the other side. You see Sparg0 able to find some landing, cross slash, and gets pumped up by the limit. How's the recovery going to be? Goes straight at him, fearless, and then able to avoid it with a roll. Talk about timing, talk about being bold, a little bit unpredictable at that as well. Oh my Lord, look at the strings, Charles, he's going crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, Light so good at fast falling that forward air and then getting the right specific there to get that platform texture.
Yeah.
It's what separates the good from the great foxes, man. Light knows this character so well, understands every single win condition, and's got the speed and the tech chases, the reactions for those tech chases, and gonna rack a lot of damage. They're gonna break things up here, but Sparg0 not gonna capitalize on that air dodge.
Oh, not at all, man. Light very well engaged, nice dodges the dash attack. That's one of those moves, one of those hallmark moves of Sparg0 with Cloud that does tend to slay stocks out of nowhere. The back air 2 among them as well. Let's see. Nice, he goes low on that one.
Yeah, expecting the illusion there. Just gonna sink low, and man, Light doing a really good job of setting up these burst areas. Again, a lot of these sword characters love to set up with the short hop, right? So they want to get into the air so they can set up a falling area since they're a lot safer.
Absolutely.
But Light is disrupting that with a lot of forward airs, a lot of rising forward airs, rising airs here.
Goodness, this is incredible. Light with such a strong lead, but there is that dash attack. Sparg0 makes it find his mark. Light smart right there. Wait out the limit a little bit too, right? Drain its resource and only hangs around for about 15 seconds. No need to let Sparg0 enjoy that for free. That's just more additional damage. I'm sure he'd love to tack on.
Yeah, and I mean, the counterplay to that is Sparg0 could just rip the limit and then start charging it again. Oh, and wow, an unexpected miss here from Light. Yeah. Usually you throw out that jab one to check the no-tech, and then you react from there, but maybe a little bit of the Genesis nerves coming through.
I was going to say, we've seen a couple game ones in this top 8 where there have been some kind of maybe guaranteed situation where stock could be lost, and the nerves get the better of you. Light, you cannot afford to do that against an opponent like Sparg0. He knows that. Got to execute a little bit more tough, but Sparg0 finding this opening, making this second chance at life definitely count. All right, grabs right here, but that's a fox grab. That ain't gonna kill, but the positioning might be enough. The parry and the jabs gonna send him outward, but the limit on time. And Sparg0 surviving every damn thing. This is nuts.
Yeah, and right now you just need the final blow, but the whiff grab finally going to get hopped on over the back air connects, and it was looking real scary there for Light. Great job on burning the limit with the parry into the jab there.
We know how gifted Sparg0 is. When you give him second chance opportunities, he does not tend to let them go to waste. It's very seldom that that's the case.
Now, if we're looking at projected brackets, we should be seeing Sonics and Sparg0 sitting in winners finals.
Right.
Are we going to get something a little different here for Genesis 10? Is it not going to go to plan? Because already one side didn't, right? Already one side didn't.
There's something in the air. There's something in the air right now, man. And, you know, it's not just the fact that we're guaranteed a new Genesis champion. It's the fact that we know how motivated Light is coming into this. I mean, this is a guy who think he might be the only person in Ultimate who's every single Genesis made top 8. A chance to improve upon those places right now with a second place, or even, as I'm sure he would love, a first place finish. But it all starts with getting past this absolute demon from Mexico known as Sparg0.
Yeah, and I mean, even it's crazy to think about because even Leo doesn't even have a run like that in terms of just every single Genesis top 8. Obviously, this one getting upset, not even being in this top 8, which is just absolutely crazy. Really just goes to show how much everyone else has leveled up in Ultimate.
Oh, nice. All right, Sparg0, here we go. He is picking it up early. I like that. Just let it go. Quick draw. Lets that limit blade slice on through.
I love that too because you also cover the illusion startup. You also cover any kind of horizontal recovery there. And if Light went to go dip low, you could go for a down air 2-frame as well. So just doing a bunch of different options here. Sparg0 just hopping away, wants to disengage. Oh, and again, missing the timing on the jab there. Usually Light can get the jab and the up smash if need be.
Oh no, gonna whiff on that grab. Nice, Sparg0. Yeah, make him pay. A couple of strong arrows right there with the up air. Beautifully played. What we're doing on this platform. Nice, I love that dare. I'm just gonna force my way out of the situation. Burst option right there with the limit cross slash, and look at that. What a lead that Sparg0 finds himself in game number 2.
Yeah, finally getting this forward air, but so hard to get this stock. Finally, the burst, rising, full hop back air, going to close things out, but really huge deficit. Oh, up air doesn't fully connect here, but Light was able to get a little bit of damage with that Firefox. The up air not going to be quite close enough to hit.
Sparg0 is so scary when he's in that position to just chase you down, right? He's a guy who just knows how to remove stocks, professional stock taker. But on the other side, I cannot count out Light. Fox with all the ability in the world to accumulate a ton of damage. The combo string starting to pick up right now. Love that up tilt. What an anti-air in a critical situation. As he sends Light flying right now. Here we go. Oh my God, wow!
The burn?
I cannot believe that actually was the case. I mean, really Light kind of getting gifted, all things considered.
That's damage.
Sparg0 should have a much higher lead than he actually does.
Oh, great parry. And man, Light, these forward airs have been so amazing for Light. And Light is the player that really started putting forward air on the map for Fox. But man, just seems to level up with that move more and find more applications for it. And he's so creative with it too because of the drag down and how strong he is at tech chasing. It's a multi-purpose tool.
It really is. And because of the fact that he's able, does not punish. I mean, there's a couple spot dodges that definitely Sparg0 left himself open. And here we go. Being as surgical as ever, Sparg0. We're gonna claim this game number 2.
No up air. Could have been so much damage, but the down air connects, but great DI coming out from Sparg0. Not gonna let Light get a conversion after that. Up B out of shield, great defense.
Oh man.
Back and forth, but definitely in favor of Sparg0 here. And the up smash trade with the grab is gonna do the trick.
Love that. Sparg0 said, I will not find myself in a 2-0 deficit, not today, not on this stage, not in this moment. He evens things up, and we're going to game number 3, knotted up, 1 apiece.
Yeah, and Sparg0 is not shy with that up smash. We've seen him for good or for worse get a lot of stocks, win him a lot of games, or lose him a lot of games. But at the end of the day, I think what is so great about Sparg0 is he's very confident in throwing it out. Whether it wins or loses him the game, you got to have that confidence when you're playing at this level.
Just so good, man. Just so good at applying pressure when it's needed. And back to small battlefield we go. Man, what a battle between these two warriors. Winner of this will advance to face Zamba in winners finals. And you heard me correctly. I did not stutter. That was Zamba who took it 3-0 over Sonics earlier.
3-0.
So you can't say, to his credit, Zamba trying to do his part to prevent a coin box grand finals here at Genesis. Now people are probably going to be like, all right, Light, you're up.
Now it's your turn.
Right? Oh, my Lord.
Starting things off right. The limit on deck here for Light here. Just has the lead. When is the limit going to be burned, though? Not going to use the cross slash. Able to get... Wow.
Wow, that's crazy. There was no punish there. Oh, my goodness, but there certainly is one with that fair. Oh, my goodness, whiffing on the back air, and the timing from the up B. Very crucial to keeping that stock alive for Light, but only for the moment as Sparg0 slices on through with that dash attack.
Yeah, the dash attack is so good to be an anti-air. And it gets the KO as well. I mean, Light was drifting in, so you get the bad DI of the dash attack. die at a quite early percent, and that backer going to get punished here. Oh, and not hitting the tech there is going to be a lot of up air damage. Already at 54, and Sparg0 glowing blue, the reverse up tilt.
Yeah, man. Glowing blue and leaving Light black and blue because this beatdown ain't stopping right now. All the momentum has shifted to the side of Sparg0. Welcome to the man, maybe the most feared player in bracket. El Diablo has arrived in Light right now, starting to see demons and certainly experiencing one.
Man, I mean, that was crazy. It was a wave dash backwards that was able to net Sparg0 that forward tilt, which eventually got that second stock off the board for Light. Great movement. But Light down an entire stock, disengaging with the directional air dodge here. Tries to go for the grab, but Sparg0 kind of scouting out and the adaptation coming through here.
I don't know what's disappearing faster, Chuck, these stocks or those player cams. Let's figure it out.
There's the down air trade, and again, Sparg0 with such a huge lead, all these trades in his favor. Oh, gonna force the limit here. Can you get the punch on the platform? The answer is no. Swinging with the up smash. Sparg0 wants to get into this game 4 as fast as possible.
He was almost there with that back air. Was not quite enough to connect. And this is so dominating. Light going straight at him. But even if he does get the stock, man, you have got quite the mountain to climb.
Another neutral air, fading back with the illusion. Yeah, and Sparg0 right there just checking.
That might be
it. Illusion, that forward air covering so much area, and Sparg0 not showing any holes in the armor here in this game.
Not at all, man. I mean, you look at how that first game went, and Sparg0 almost essentially didn't even blink. He just got right back into it, got right back to work, and FaZe's finest right now, one game away from winners finals. I mean, if he makes it back to Zamba from winners finals, Chuck, that would be a rematch from 2 years ago at Genesis.
Yeah.
On this very stage, in this very top 8. That would be pretty crazy to see. Obviously, Light having other plans. The sleeves are all the way up. It ain't about the sleeves being up, man. It's about them stocks going down, and he's got to find a way to get that hot start, similar to game number 1, and do some damage. Let's go.
Yeah, Sparg0 doing a great job of adapting to how Light is coming in very offensively, overshooting some of these forward airs, overshooting some of these nairs, and just taking one step further back and really dialing it back and able to whiff punish all of these forward airs and nairs. Really paying dividends here. Light finally getting an opening though. The limit's online. See if it has to be used defensively, because if
oh my God!
Wow, and I feel like that had to have maybe still been in the air. I feel like a grounded finishing touch would have definitely done Fox in there. Fox very, very light. Not too sure, but I mean, if you're light, you're definitely happy about how that's still got that third stock.
If you're light, you're not overanalyzing anything, okay? You're just thanking God it's a Sunday, because that was a miracle that he still has that stock to play around with right now.
Okay, there's the up tilt reset that Light is known for. Doesn't get but the grab coming out a little bit quicker this time.
Yep.
Great DI on that dash attack, going for the illusion, getting close to the ledge as possible here, but the dash attack, it does not matter. That big, fat hitbox there really covering around the ledge.
Yeah, coming right into your studio right there, man. Your living room just bouncing right on the screen. And now we're evened up with these stocks. Okay, it's gonna be a whiff on the up B. Light, not gonna let that get away for free. Oh, I like that actually, that down tilt to get out of disadvantage from Sparg0. See what he can do with it.
Oh, delaying the dash attack just a little bit, getting the forward air. Oh man,
almost
keeps on swinging. Tell Sparg0, hey, you might want to fight back.
100%, he almost picked him off with that one. Nicely done. Light, no hesitation, gets the limit, but it's not going to do him any good when you're in the blast zone. Light, one stock away from saying we are going to game number 5. Can he close it out? Sparg0, he's been a menace all throughout the bracket, all throughout this set. Some evil intentions right now.
See Light really trying to scout out where Sparg0 wants to go for these full hops, that nair into the double up tilt, continuing the string here. Great neutral air dodge to claim center stage, and it's Light really working this platform layout into his favor.
Nice. Pretty fearless too, man. Again, as you said, utilizing those platforms to his advantage. The last part going to connect, but Light able to survive. That's the will to live kind of DI. I don't care how much will you got. There's only so many things you can survive against a Cloud at that percent. Sparg0 is that Cloud.
Oh, gets the roll, but not in position to get the punish here. Fades back, gets the forward tilt, but Sparg0 getting a little bit spicier on the defense. The forward air to swing back, but this limit's about to run out. It's giving him great neutral stats here. You get increased movement speed and that fall speed, and right now has already racked up 65% with just the stat bonus.
the fact that he was able to actually get that in the closing moments of that limit being exhausted is insane. It's enough to propel him through, and straight down Light goes to the blast zone, and straight up Sparg0 goes to winners finals.
What a play coming out from Sparg0, and you saw how long Sparg0 held on to that limit, because you see him utilize it for the advantage that when you fall faster, when you move faster, you can track your opponent and really have those hitboxes everywhere, all over the map, and was able to get so much damage, still cashed out with the side B at the end, and they got the drop zone fair. Oh my goodness, Sparg0, you're too damn good.
There might have been 0.5 seconds left he had to utilize that limit. That's how close it was. And the fact that that was completely the difference maker is insane. Sparg0 gets the hit and then the positioning too to just get that fair. That was insane, man. Sparg0, ice in his veins, and he qualifies for winners finals. So we're kind of teasing a little bit before the start of that game number 4. Yeah. Sparg0, Zomba, 2 Genesis ago. This building, top 8, the run back. But between both of them, completely different players since we've seen then. And that says a lot, because they was already good as hell.
Oh, yeah, back then. That was right after the phase announcement, too. So it was just crazy. We're going to take a look at some of these replays. What a set. We saw so many incredible things like the parry into the jab. And I mean, Sparg0, just the way he manages his resources, especially that limit, especially on that game number 4, man. I thought for sure we were going to have that game 5 situation come through.
100%. I mean, and there, you know, we might see it on the replay. There was a couple instances where you thought for sure Light was going to close out that final stock, just given the lead he had given himself. But it's just all comes down to just Sparg0 just taking advantage of, like I said, you can't give Sparg0 second chance opportunities, second chance stocks. He makes the most out of them better than anybody that I know. And once again, he showed exactly why. Look at that, just all the way up for Sparg0. Confident, comes out of his chair, look at that, boom, all the way up. He knew it. That pop-off was coming. And Light just gonna have to accept, if he still wants a shot at winning this tournament, it's gonna be the long road through loser's bracket.
Yeah, I mean, again, a new crown will come through here for one of these players in top 8, but it's just who is it going to be? I mean, so many of these players want to have a Genesis under their belt. I mean, for Ultimate, there's only 2 players that hold those crowns. I mean, Leo's got most of them, but there's only 2 players that can say that they're Genesis champions for Ultimate. So, I mean, now we're going to increase that to 3, but man, all these players just really playing their heart out for that title.
All right. Well, that was sensational. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Our winner semis did not disappoint. Congratulations to both Zomba and Sparg0 for qualifying for winners finals. Can't wait to see that showdown a little bit later in the bracket. But you know what? I think we should hear from the man of the hour, of the set that we just saw. Let's throw it back